Cadu na área. Esse é o primeiro vídeo do canal, minha primeira gameplay. O jogo escolhido foi The Dig, de 1995. A escolha do jogo foi exatamente pela nostalgia que ele me causa. E talvez seja a mesma sensação em todo mundo que joga esse jogo, pois ele marcou a infância e a adolescência de muitas pessoas. E eu vou começar aqui a jogatina. Vou tentar não falar muito para não atrapalhar os diálogos do jogo, tá? O jogo está legendado em português e eu vou fazendo, vou jogando aqui conforme eu for lembrando, tá? Então vamos que vamos começar.
Of course I miss you, darling. This is the loneliest place on Earth. The most exciting thing ever happens here is the day when it don't rain. Excuse me, darling, I got some work to do.
O legal é que muitos filmes depois usaram esse clichê do asteroide vindo para a Terra, né?
Get on in here, Pete. We got us a big old asteroid on a 3-week collision course with Earth.
The asteroid has been named Attila, after the war leader of the Huns, who devastated Europe just before the fall of the Roman Empire. Attila was first spotted in a tracking station in Borneo. According to NASA sources, the probability of impact with Earth is 99%.
5, 4, ignition, 2, 1.
The shuttle is up and away. This is not a mission the shuttle was designed for, but as Mission Commander Boston Lowe said in the press conference last night,
if the shuttle is the last hope of the human race, then it'll have to do the job, won't it? Wait a minute, folks. Let me introduce the landing team. Ludger Brink is a noted geologist. He'll evaluate our data on placement of the nuclear devices.
The idea isn't to blow Attila to bits. If we did, some of the pieces would certainly hit Earth with devastating effect.
And now I hardly have to introduce Maggie Robbins to you. She's probably the most well-known journalist in the world.
Maggie, you're famous for having once said that you never put up with censorship in any form. Now you're under NASA command.
Miss Robbins is a reporter by vocation, but on this...
I think I can answer the question myself, Commander Lowe. Danny, I trained for this mission, and I have work to do in laying the nuclear charges. When I come home, I'll be a reporter and tell you all about it. But during the mission, I'm part of the team, and I will obey Commander Lowe like any good soldier.
That may be the biggest news story of all. Maggie Robbins obeys orders.
In going over your bios, I find that Professor Brink is also a noted archaeologist. While it's well known that Maggie is a prodigy at learning new languages, is this just coincidence?
Not at all. We wanted the best and the brightest for this mission. Dr. Brink and Ms. Robbins are not narrow specialists. They are resourceful, widely educated, and creative thinkers.
Does that apply to you too, Commander Lowe?
My job is to keep everybody alive. I don't have to be brilliant. I just have to be careful. The other two crew members will remain with the shuttle. Ken Borden is the most experienced shuttle pilot we have. Cora Miles is our payload specialist. As you all know, she's a candidate for Congress, but we figured saving the planet is more important than campaigning.
It's cheaper, too.
Any parting message for the people of Earth?
We have exactly one chance. And we've got to do it right. Let all your prayers be with us. Low here. Come on out, kids. The water's fine.
Robin's here. Going independent.
Essa música de fundo é show de bola, cara.
Welcome to the wonderful world of
Traz
space.
muita lembrança da época. Viu?
Don't bump into anything.
I'll be careful, Commander.
Brink here, going independent.
Howdy, Brink. Welcome to the place where geology and astronomy meet.
A professor once told me, astronomers are geologists with clean hands and a squint.
You going to quote him on that in some magazine, Robbins?
I'm just part of the landing team right now, Commander Lowe.
Bom, vamos lá, galera. Primeiro eu tenho que soltar essa caixa aqui. Eu vou jogando aqui o que eu lembro. O resto a gente vai ter que ir fazendo na raça.
It's the pig. Payload Specialist Miles needs to use the remote arm to release it.
Certo, eu tenho que falar com a Miles. A Miles a gente vem aqui. Ela é a Miles.
Miles, this is Lowe. Do you read?
Yeah, Boston, I'm on you.
You wish.
In your dreams.
Ready for the deployment of the free fall tool chest.
Is the crew clear of the area?
Vamos, negada, se afasta da. Se afasta
Crew is clear. Proceed.
Nossa, show de bola.
Everything fine with the pig, Cora?
Looking sweet, Boston. You just be good to my baby.
Certo. Aqui. Aí vai ter.
Load a landing team. I'm taking the pig down to the surface. Follow me.
Falou.
You be good to my baby, Boston, you hear me?
We'll be back soon, Cora. Try not to miss me too much. Blow out.
Show. Agora eu tenho que pegar as ferramentas que tá dentro desse ciclo espacial aqui. É o TP. Pá. Escovador. As bombas.
Let's see if we can clear up old Attila's complexion. Nice and smooth now.
Pegar a bomba. Alfa.
Shuttle, this is low. We're placing the explosive in quadrant 2.
Acknowledged.
Could you give me a hand with this, Brink?
I'll be right there, Commander Low.
Commander Low.
Excellent work, Brink. Ken, the charge is set.
Instruments confirmed. Hey, I'm just so proud of you boys.
Certo, agora eu tenho que usar aqui a chave para arma.
Look at the pretty red light, boys and girls.
Certo.
I'd say this charge is armed.
Agora a gente tem que ir pro quadrante 3. E aí lá fazer a mesma coisa. Lá fazer a mesma coisa. Deixa eu ver. Aí aqui a gente vai usar um passo, se não me engano, acho que era isso.
Cora, Ken, I'm jamming the shovel in under the boulder, then using maximum down thrust to pry it up. Does that sound workable?
Well, I'm a little short on data about the tensile strength of shovel handles in 0G under maximum thrust conditions. In other words, who knows? It might work.
Boss, be careful. If the handle breaks, maximum down thrust will smash you right into Attila. You know the saying, whether the stone hits the glass or the glass hits the stone, it ain't gonna hurt the stone.
Thanks for the encouragement, Ken. Brink, if this actually works, the boulder's going to come flying straight at you. Better fly clear.
Thanks for the warning.
Galera, esse shadow do áudio não é o meu áudio, tá? É o efeito do próprio jogo. Muito
Now, aren't you
louco.
glad
A
I
gente
made
não
sure the
percebia esses
tool chest
detalhes
had
na
a
época,
shovel
não.
in it?
Muito legal, cara.
My rule is, if you can pick it up, take it with you, because you never know when you might need it.
I have the same rule, Cora, but I thought it only applied to women in bars. If you can pick her up.
Careful, Ken. You don't want to find yourself getting quoted as a
fazer essa
sexist
piada hoje em
pig in
dia, você
Maggie's
vai
article.
preso, cara.
I'm not here to spy on you.
Hoje em dia tá muito chato. as
Lighten up,
coisas.
Robbins. They're just teasing you. If they thought you were really a spy, they'd never talk
Poderia
freely
brincar
on
com
the open
mulheres.
see?
Atualmente não, cara. Você nem voltaria do espaço. Vamos lá, acho que eu tenho que usar o escavador de novo.
No need. The target's ready for the explosive charge.
Ah, tá, então a gente já coloca a bomba direto, que é a bomba beta.
Shuttle, this is low. Now placing the explosive on the face of the asteroid in quadrant 3.
Acknowledged.
I need another hand here, Brink.
Of course, Commander.
Caraca, o cara precisa de ajuda pra tudo, mano. Já tirou a pedra, mano. Show. Agora a gente tem que armar ela com a chave.
This asteroid has a pair of landing lights now, kids. Stick a fork in us, we're done.
Who writes your material, Commander?
I get it all out of the newspapers, Robbins.
Show. Agora a gente tem que voltar lá pra nave. E falar com o carinha lá pra ele armar as bombas. Armar não, né? Vai fazer a detonação que ela
Let's
tá
head back
armada.
to the shuttle and watch Attila do the old fire dance.
As animações são muito legais, cara. Por mais que sejam simples, são muito bem feitas, cara. Certo. Agora eu preciso falar com o carinha aqui.
aboard and do you copy? Like carbon paper, boss.
Both nukes are in place and armed. We made pretty good time, I think.
Looks good, boss. Come on back inside for the fireworks.
Confirm everybody inside.
All in, Cora.
All clear payload.
All clear, landing team.
All clear, shuttle.
Confirm doors closed.
Doors closed.
Doors closed.
Explosives armed. Houston gives us the go-ahead.
Fire.
Stay when, boss.
Do it. Now let's see, is it the big green triangle or the little red circle?
Shut up and push, Ken. My baby's getting impatient.
Here we go. We have detonation, Alpha and Beta.
What are the instruments showing?
Nothing big coming our way.
What's the pig telling us, Cora?
Attila's still in one piece. There's a lot of seismic bounce and some fracturing. We're stable again. Radioactivity in Quadrant 1 is well within the safe range.
What does Houston say, Ken?
Everything's go for a surface walk at your option.
Now let's go, landing team. Let's see what Attila looks like after plastic surgery. Be careful, kids. Attila is more dangerous now than before we tamed him.
Those were certainly profound first words to speak on Earth's new moon.
I'm not making speeches, Roberts. I'm concerned about keeping everybody alive.
Commander, I can collect rock samples later. Right now, I would like to get below the surface down into that tunnel.
We're gonna do it eventually. We might as well do it now. You agree, Robbins?
I'm game for it.
I've called the pig. We'll send it on ahead to light the way.
Remember, any rock may be loose, and any wall may collapse at any time.
Please be careful, everyone. Cora, send down the pig, please. We'll need the light. You see anything unusual, Brink?
It's hard to determine how this tunnel was formed.
It wasn't created by the explosion?
No, it's very ancient. The explosions opened the door, but this tunnel... old, but not as old as the asteroid.
What does that mean?
I don't know yet. It just feels unnatural. There are some odd projections near the bottom of this tunnel that don't seem to belong here.
Os efeitos sonoros são muito legais, cara. Muito legais mesmo. Vou começar por essa. Tem que apertar as portas
Look at this,
metálicas.
Brink. This can't be natural.
Definitely not. A metal plate. Definitely an artifact.
An artifact? But who could have put something like this in a tunnel?
Yes, I think it's clear. Wherever Attila came from, there was someone there.
Could this be part of some kind of message? Like the one NASA put in Voyager.
If it's a message, I don't understand it.
Whatever it is, we've got to tell Houston immediately.
Negative, Robbins. I'm clamping down total security as of this moment.
You've got to be kidding.
You've been telling me all along you just want to be an ordinary member of the mission. I've had secret orders all along to look for any sign of alien presence on this rock. And now that we've found it, my instructions are clear. What I want to hear from both of you right now is, I understand, Commander Lowe.
I understand and agree, Commander Lowe. There is nothing to be gained from a premature announcement.
Robin.
I understand, Commander Lowe.
Ken. Ken, Lowe here.
I read you, boss.
Tell Houston that I said Attila's a real Hun.
What? Is that some kind of joke?
Just tell them, Gordon. You'll receive new communication protocols immediately afterward.
Oh, cool. This is like a secret code.
Just thank Cora. You're the only one in Congress who knows anything about this.
Houston says the message is received and they're transmitting new codes.
We're getting back to work down here, Ken. Low out.
Low
I'm
out.
giving this baby a little push.
If that doesn't work, Commander, give it a big push.
The plate just dropped down, inside something.
The plate is gone?
It's a small, dark opening.
I think you're right, Brink. The stone projection isn't natural.
Yes, but what is it doing here?
Brink, I wish I knew what these odd projections are.
I've taken pictures of them for analysis.
I may be criticized for it later, but I'm gonna dig out one of these odd projections.
It's your decision, Commander.
São 4. São 4 placas. Tem que empurrar.
It's another metal plate.
I wish there was some sort of inscription.
We're 3 for 3 here, folks.
I've heard of putting a message in a bottle, but never in a big rock.
Vou ter que empurrar as placas nessa por essa. Essa não, é a segunda.
I'm going to push another one.
I wish we could be sure we weren't destroying whatever message they meant us to receive.
It seems to me that if they didn't mean us to push these metal plates, we wouldn't be able to push them.
Agora
Here's number 3.
number 3.
It disappeared too.
And number 4.
Here's the last one.
Well, we've done it. Whatever it is we did.
Agora tem que entrar.
Well, here goes nothing.
We're with you, Commander.
Lá vamos nós. Olá, Mandinho. Obrigado por seguir aí no The Live. Muito obrigado.
So, the asteroid is hollow.
Time to update Houston. Low to shuttle. Static. Must be all this
Tudo
rock.
bem?
We're cut off. Should we go back outside and call them?
Nah, they can sit tight for a few more minutes while we poke around.
Agora tem que ir aqui nesse pedestal. Aí as placas viraram quebra-cabeça. Vou pegar todas aqui. Essa. aqui lá da The Live é a primeira pessoa a me seguir no primeiro vídeo. E é isso. É a primeiraça.
Shallow indentation set into the raised platform.
Bom, agora eu tenho que colocar aquelas peças aqui.
These plates probably fit together, but how?
Mas não é aí, burro.
What's happening?
I'm moving!
A parada não era um asteroide, ó. Pronto, eles foram parar lá
I feel like someone turned me inside out twice.
It's a little difficult to move now.
That's because we've got gravity. Planet-type gravity. We're not inside the asteroid anymore. And the pressure is equalized. There's an atmosphere.
Can we breathe it?
Our suits are checking that automatically. Here we are. Yes, it's at least as breathable as the air in LA. Of course, there's always the danger of airborne infectious agents.
I don't think so. Alien microbes should be no threat to us. They have not evolved to make use of our cell structures.
The oxygen in our suits won't last long anyway. I say we take them off and save the remaining oxygen for the return trip.
If there is a return trip.
The air tastes good.
Surprise, surprise. Attila was a spaceship all along.
A starship, faster than light. We're not in our own solar system. No planet but Earth has an atmosphere like this, and this ain't Earth.
After so many years of bad TV shows and crackpots with phony pictures, here is the real proof. There is alien life.
Load a cockpit, over. Load a payload, over. Yeah, I'd say we're out of range. Way out of range.
I don't see any aliens coming to greet us.
For all we know, it might have been 1,000,000 years since these people sent out Attila, and they long since died out.
I don't know about you, but I didn't pack a lunch.
Os
Or a
diálogos
can
desse
of
jogo
pop.
são muito show de bola, cara.
Well, we might as well look around and learn what we can about this
Bem
place.
feito.
We might be here a while.
Bom, a gente tem que... Vamos ver. Clareira.
Where are you going, Lo?
I was gonna check for water. Or some way out of here.
I think we should remain together.
Fine. Follow me.
This is no longer a space expedition, Lo. This is an archaeological dig. Therefore, I am the obvious leader.
Fine. Whenever we need to dig something up, you can use the shovel. In the meantime, our first business is to survive. Our second task is to get home. We need to work together, and I'm still the commander of this mission.
You don't know any more about surviving on an alien world than I do.
Boston is right, Ludger. He's the one with experience in survival, and we need someone in command. This is no time for a foolish power struggle.
All right, I agree. For now.
Not just plants, but creatures too. I'm not an archaeologist, but these look like bones to me.
But they are not lying where the animal died. They were placed here. Markers.
A grave?
Ixi, cara, sumiu aqui a parada. Ixi, suicidou o negócio. Meu Deus. Como é que tá de novo? Ixi, galera, desculpa aí. Voltou tudo.
I feel like someone turned me inside out twice.
It's a little difficult to move now.
That's because we've got gravity. Planet-type gravity. We're not inside the asteroid.
Where are you going, Lo?
I was gonna
Primeiro, subiu na outra.
Do you think we could climb this slope?
No use. It doesn't go up all the way to the top.
The engravings on this wall, are they writing or decoration?
You're asking us?
Vou voltar lá pra outra clareira. Tem um ratinho.
Not just plants, but creatures too. I'm not an archaeologist, but these look like bones to me.
Ficam quietos enquanto a gente não tá fazendo nada. Quando a gente começa a fazer alguma coisa,
But they are not lying where the animal died. They were placed here. Markers.
A grave?
Best guess.
And now a home for those rat-like things. It looks like something is buried here.
What? Are you just going to dig right in? With a shovel? You will destroy the site.
I'm not doing archaeology right now, Brink. I'm looking for something to help get us home.
Your name will live forever. As the bone-headed space hero who destroyed precious data at the first alien archaeological site.
That's better than having my name live forever. As a commander of an expedition that disappeared and was never heard from again. Now get out of the way if you aren't gonna help, Brink. This might take a while.
What a fine accomplishment, Commander. Now we have a pile of meaningless dirt and bones.
Maybe not. You never know when an alien bone will prove useful.
This is light, but it feels as strong as steel. What do you think? Was this the skull of a sentient being? Or a pet? Or a beast of burden?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's dead.
It's a strange-shaped jawbone. The teeth still look strong. Whatever creature these bones used to be, I don't think we've got anything like it on Earth.
Tá lá na terceira clareira agora. Acho que essa minha memória tá falhando.
Fantastic! Look!
More proof of alien life.
Do you think there's anyone or anything alive?
It seems someone had to have been here.
Let's hope they're peaceful.
Chega ali na porta da nave e faz o quê?
Or gone.
Grita, bora, bicho! Vamos seguir a onda aí. Vamos entrar na nave, aí vai ter
Can you tell anything about what these people look like from the interior of their ship?
All this rust. Corrosion. Perhaps animals have moved things around. Hard to know what we're looking at. Let me look. Try not to disturb anything.
Well, I don't see any treasure, but there is something in here. When we get back, the engineers are gonna have a field day trying to figure out how it's closed. We might need this wire later. I'm gonna see if I can pull it down.
First, shouldn't you turn the power off of the breaker box?
What?
That was a joke, Lo.
Oh, yeah. Ha. Huh. Stand back in case something comes down on our heads.
Look at it. It's beautiful.
Changing shapes, mathematical progressions of ever more complex polyhedrons.
Next time I suggest pulling a wire.
No, I'm glad you did. What could that have been?
Not a random electrical discharge.
Maybe it's a kind of computer display. Maybe to the aliens who piloted this ship it conveyed some meaningful information. But to me, it means absolutely nothing. It still might be useful. Did any of you see? Was this here before that thing appeared?
Of course it was. Do you think an electrical field can carry a solid object?
It's indicating to the right.
pariu.
I think we can safely say this is not a natural weather phenomenon.
How about a mirage? Anyone voting for it being a mirage?
It knew we were here. It was trying to tell us something, or show us something.
Don't be too quick to anthropomorphize.
How do we know what life looks like here?
It might be alive, or it might be some kind of automatic guidance system. We triggered it in that ruined ship, and now it's leading us.
You mean this is the last gasp of a holographic tour guide?
Or the Port Authority. Maybe it's telling us we're under arrest. Come quietly, or self-aiming lasers will toast us to cinders in 15 seconds.
Stop it. Maybe you can think that's funny, but the last thing I need is some mischievous boy trying to give me the creeps.
If I wanted to give you the creeps, I'd tell you that it was the ghost of a long-dead alien.
How do you know it isn't a ghost?
What? You think this is where aliens end up when they die? If it is, then this place better be hell, because it sure isn't my idea of heaven.
Now you're starting to give me the creeps. I'm gonna see if I can enlarge the hole. Maybe there's something under here.
Yeah, maybe something lives down in that hole.
The utterances of experts.
The ground is soft here. Loose. I think this used to be an opening, and over the years, wind has filled it up with sand and dirt.
Here, let me see. Yes, that's right. You're probably right.
That means the ground is treacherous. It could be hollow under there.
Commander, I think it's time for an archaeologist to do the digging. I'm used to dealing with drifted soil.
The shovel is yours, Brink. Just be careful. The ground's pretty unstable. My feet kept sinking.
My whole training is to be careful. Not to charge in with guns blazing.
Direto ahead.
Finally, a good use for my extensive training.
Isso, joga areia na cara dele mesmo. Também na areia, tá?
No! It's completely...
I got
No! Brink! I couldn't get to him in time. I couldn't.
It happened too fast. Can we get down there?
Morreu.
How long a drop is it?
Looks like the rubble has formed a ramp. Follow me. Here he is. He's not moving.
Brink! Boston. He's dead.
I should have been the one digging.
Then you'd be the dead one.
It was my responsibility to.
Brink and I are not children or trained monkeys. We're responsible adults. It could have been any of us, and there's not a thing you could have done to prevent it.
But to lose Brink, and we've only been up here.
Look, you can't keep me safe, and I can't keep you safe. So there's no particular reason for us to stay together. Our odds of getting back to Earth are better if we work separately on figuring this place out.
I don't like the idea of splitting up.
Tá com medinho,
Why?
né?
Because we're safer together? Ask Brink about that.
Because maybe I won't know what I'm seeing without you to help me understand it.
If you find something interesting, the communicators still work. Till then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Maggie, it's against every rule of military action for an officer to be separated from his command.
Boston, this isn't a military action. And you don't have a command. There's just you and me, and we both know exactly the same amount about this situation, which is to say, nada, nothing, zip. If we suddenly find ourselves facing an army, then you're in command again. Until then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Nobody likes you when you smart off like that.
Yeah, all my psychological tests as a kid said that I didn't work well with others.
So this is what failure feels like.
É, fica sozinho.
Looks like one of the control plates we found on Attila. Another one of these engraved sticks. What are they, wands, batons, bludgeons? Maybe some kind of handheld computer game. With my luck, it's a hand grenade. it's hot here. And it's glowing down there. Ten to 1, it's the power source for this place. All I need to do now is to find the light switch. Or the plug. Or the fuse box. Or whatever makes this thing work. An instruction manual might help. Maybe a map. And I could use a sandwich. And a hot jukebox and a cold beer. Or just a starship headed for home. Get a grip, Boston. Nothing happened. This looks like a command center. This crystal is lifeless.
Na porta. Aqui não tem nada pra entrar. Bom, galera, eu vou finalizar a live aqui. Muito obrigado a todo mundo pela primeira hora do meu canal, pela primeira hora do meu primeiro vídeo. Ainda hoje eu faço a segunda parte. E assim, vamos que vamos. Muito obrigado a todos. Os meus contatos estão aí na descrição do vídeo. Obrigado pela presença. E vamos que vamos. Obrigado, viu?